Sorry guys. Hi. How you all doing? Right. I'm just giving this a video because I know I've been shit recently with uploading stuff. It's just basically because of life and mojo and all that type of thing. So my current project at the minute is the buddy build between me and Glenn Hallidan, which is the Panther buddy build, which is this. So I assure you, Glenn, that things are being done. The first part of the mud is gone on top of the upper hull, and the lower hull round by the wheels and everything and underneath is near enough completed. I've just got to add the pigment wear now to blend everything in and that, and then that part's done, and then I can attach the wheels, then the tracks and the side skirts. I mean, it sounds a lot, but ideally if I could have a full afternoon or a full 4 or 5 hours on it, it'd be done. But it's just getting the wanting to sit down and do it. And I don't know about anybody else if you agree, but I've always said that the time when it comes to me sitting down or being downstairs watching telly and suddenly thinking, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to put that mud on that tank, or I need to do this, because it becomes no longer a hobby. It's more, it's more like a chore. And hobbies are fun. Hobbies are supposed to be fun. They're there to help you to relax, and so things like that, I'm trying not to get into, but slowly but surely I'm finding myself doing that, and it's I think that's why my mojo gets put down a bit as well. So, but by the by, so that is on the go. This video is just strictly to say that I've been talking to my good friend Greg Riley and Joe on our chat that we have, and I've just run a few ideas past them, and Greg's right with what he says. He says, just don't get stuck into having to putting out there that you're going to be doing a video each week without fail, so people come to think that's going to happen, because then things can and he's right. However, I do want to say that I have been thinking for the last few days and writing down and planning things, and I've come up with what I would like to do is like a new series, and it's just going to simply be called Me. And what I'm going to do is, because Motty's military models, I've never sort of done a personal bio log, or me, what got me into things, and my favourite kits and whatever else. So what I'm going to do is, I think we'll start off with perhaps a bench tour, a cave tour, so you can see all the stash behind, and there's some up there that you can't see, and what tools we use. And then what I shall do is, instead of doing what I use, and I shall just go over it quickly. And then I think what I might try and do is release once a week, possibly, or once every 2 weeks, a video, me part 2, and perhaps the tools that I use for weathering. And then this is my airbrush setup, and this is what I use. So 1 week it might be 3 or 4 minutes long, and then the next week it could be 15-20 minutes long. I should go into which type of magazines I buy each month, or what I try to get. That, by the way, is the best magazine you'll ever find for an armour modeller. It comes up with everything from figures, everything that's to do with armour, and then all these types of things that you can like that. What type of books I go to for my research, what type of books do I look for first when I'm looking at research. I've now got one of these dinky little things that you can bend and do whatever, so I can put my camera that's filming there nice and close on the bench, so you can get good close-ups. So that's that part done. I've also got myself, thank you to Mike Cohen and Chalky, Ian White and Sean and all the other lads from Wharton, all a Logitech 920C, is it, or something, webcam, which is excellent. It really is. You know, it autofocuses and everything. So I'm going to try and be doing, I might perhaps, if I feel like I'm having a nice afternoon weathering or painting or whatever and doing some detail painting, I might do a live cast and that. So that's one plan I've got. I've also, as you've seen, the people that follow me will have seen the trailer for my next project after the buddy build, which is RDF, and it's going to be protecting the Gaza Strip or something along them lines. I'm going to try and name it. So if you you need to watch the trailer to see what kits are going to be into that. Pardon me. And then afterwards, I'm hoping to. These are projects that I've got definitely planned, but I will possibly. I might release a trailer for one that I'm going to do next. Well, that I have got planned to come up. However, I might suddenly decide, because my mojo was slacking or something like that, to do a wingy thing, an aircraft or something, just as something different. But I will still do updates and do it as a, you know, like I usually do. But I'm not going to necessarily stick to what I've put, you know, coming soon. That's why I've put strictly coming soon. So if it is going to be next, I'd perhaps put coming next, you know. So I don't want people, and I don't want all the grief of, oh, you said you were going to do this and doing that, because if I do, I should just not respond to you, and if it carries on, I should just stop the channel completely, which is, you know, I don't want to do. But I'll tell you, it will certainly help me out at this minute in time in life. All my close friends know things I'm having to do in life at the minute, and that type of thing. So this is a luxury to me, and I really do love doing it, and I enjoy doing it. But if it becomes a chore, I shall just stop. So yeah, that's what I will do. That's one thing I will do is, you know, I perhaps add a build in before one that I've advertised or something, just to keep the mojo going. I mean, there's numerous aircraft that I've bought recently that I do want to do, because I want to get back into me wingy things and building stuff and getting to the sort of same level as I am with my armour. I mean, to be honest, if you ask me how good my armour is, I think it's total shite. But we're always our own worst critics, aren't we, you know? So yeah, that's that. Also, I want to get out there as well. If you suddenly see, if you know that I'm subscribed to you, and then you suddenly see Motty's Military Models subscribed to you in the next few weeks, what I've had to do is the little bell icon that everybody says, oh, you know, subscribe and click the bell icon so you get the notifications of people's next videos. For some reason, I've suddenly started receiving the odd few videos from guys that I did click the bell icon, and I click on the videos and the bell icon's there, but the little things that are on the side of it, so you know that you get everything to do with the videos of whatever that channel releases, is gone. So I'm only basically getting the odd few videos now and again, which some lads I don't want to, and lassies, so I don't want that. I want to know every single thing that you get. So I shall, so if you suddenly find that I've subscribed to you, I've been subscribed to you all along. It's just I've had to take it off, unsubscribe, and then subscribe again for my bloody computer to let me press that bell icon. So please don't think that I've ignored you and I've suddenly unsubscribed because there's something I don't like, because I certainly wouldn't do that. And if I did, I would probably, the way I'm wired, I like to have respect for people, so I would certainly run it by you and say, look, I'm unsubscribing because, you know, so that's the way. So don't think I'm unsubscribed unless I do say to you I'm unsubscribing. So that's that. I wanted to say that because I've had a few people say that, you know, oh, I've had you subscribed to me, have I been doing something wrong or that, and you haven't at all, not at all. It's just my shitty technology. This is what I've had the luxury to work on for the last few years, and the beginning of Motty's Military Models is this, which is a Lenovo tablet, which isn't great, and that's the only thing I've had a chance to do. Now I've got a laptop which is just below us here, so I can come on to Hangouts and all that type of thing, which I do want to do because I want to get to know guys better. I did also mention that I'll would, once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I would possibly do a giveaway. I will do it. I just want to sort of think of something first. I have come up with one idea, but I'm not too sure, because you know, I want it to be fair for everybody. And the rule that I suggested in the other video of giveaway is about, I'm not gonna, just because you've subscribed to me in the last few weeks, because I've said to you that if you subscribed, you qualify for the giveaway. No, that's crafty, and it's not going to happen. The people that will qualify will be the people that have been with me and commented regularly and all that type of thing. You know, it was amazing, because I had to laugh to myself, because when I released that video, 3 people that suddenly do never ever comment on my videos anymore suddenly made one comment on that video, and I had to laugh. I thought, you cheeky buggers, you know. I know I'm a bit dim, but I'm not that dim. So yeah, so they certainly won't be qualifying. So yeah, but I just want, and it is going to be worthwhile, a giveaway. Like I said, it's possibly going to be perhaps the, you know, the Tomcat or something like that, and it will be something pretty good, or something that you can use or something, you know. So we'll see. But there will be a giveaway, but it's going to be a surprise, so I'm just going to launch it suddenly one week. So but it will be well worth it. So there you go. What else did I want to say? Just about the videos, basically, and that new video series of me. I am going to, I've again run it by Greg and Joe, and they think I should just go with whatever I fancy and when. You know, so if I fancy doing a video this week, I'll do one. If not, then I won't, you know, which is right, and I do. But I am going to try and stick with, what I want to try and do is perhaps do one inbox review a week, or a book review, or figures, or a tool review or something a week. And also an update, perhaps, if I've been working tirelessly on the kit that week or something, or on my project that week. So I might try and do that. I did want to try and do possibly two reviews a week, because I've got that many books that I'd love to review, and also a few more kits now, and there's a couple that are on the way as well. So that's that. I also am back into sending stuff off to guys if they're in need, you know. A good friend of mine is going through a bit of a PTSD at the minute. I'm not going to mention who it is, because it's not fair. You know, I struggle with PTSD, but I say struggle very occasionally. I can't sleep, but I'm not up as bad as half of these other lads screaming and all that type of thing. I just get a couple of flashbacks and that's it, and I just can't go back to sleep. That's the problem, but that's it. That's, you know, that's nothing bad at all. So yeah, you know, I try to, as much as I can, if there's anybody in need, then, you know, I'd love to help out. So so yeah, apart from that, that's it. I did a book review the other day, a bookmark, which will be under in my videos. My playlist will be under bookmark. I've named them, and my inbox reviews, I think, are called Flipping the Lid. Just a, you know, just something different from everybody else for the inbox reviews, or, you know, whatever. So they'll all be in there. My email address, if anybody wants to contact me privately, is on the main description page of the channel, of what my channel is. So if anybody wants to give me an email, and we'll speak privately, I'd love that. And also, if there's guys that, you know, you're organising some hangouts and stuff, I'd love to join and get to know you guys and chat and that. But I will tell you one thing, that when I've had treatment, sometimes I'm just gone completely, because I also hold down I say a full-time job at the minute, which it is full-time hours, and it is quite difficult. But as you can probably imagine, I'm just exhausted sometimes, and I think that's what dicks me mojo as well, I think. So So yeah, that's it really. So and I'm going to get back to doing my monthly reviews as well. You know, like January bench updates and stuff like that. I think I'm going to start at the end of this month, I think. So then that I should basically do shout outs. I probably won't be doing shout outs in any of the other videos. I'm not saying I won't, it's just if I leave them for one certain video, then I can write them all down and that. And also I'll be doing like what kits we bought this month, books we bought this month, builds that have jumped out at me this month that I've watched on YouTube. So yeah, so that's about it really. I will do decent, try and do decent reviews. That book review is my last review. That was of the German uniforms. That was my first review with this new camera that I'm recording on now, which is a Sony, I can't think what it's called, CV925 or whatever it is. Mike Cohen and Sean have told me about that's the one they use, so I thought I'll try and get hold of one, and luckily I've got one and they are brilliant. But yeah, that's about it really, guys. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to suggest. No, that's it. So yeah, alright guys, so if you know there is anything that you think I could do, or you want a review of that you've seen, or that's another thing, yeah, sorry, one more. When I do the monthly updates, if I come up with a kit that I've bought that you'd love to see inside of and see a review, then please tell me, and I'll gladly do a review when I come round to it. You know, I do try and respond to every comment I've got, but what I do is I try your notifications that you get coming in on YouTube, I try and go in order of them that they come up, and I'm currently about 2 weeks behind. So if anybody comments on this video, I will comment back. As you all know, I never ever ignore a comment. Even if it's a bad one, I shall still comment back. You know, because you show me the respect of watching the video, which by now you're probably all asleep. So you show me the respect, so I will show you the respect back of answering you and trying to help if there's anything that you needed to ask me or whatever. But I will get round to you. And so with your videos as well. If I'm subscribed to you, I will get round to commenting on your videos that you've done. Anyway guys, hope you're well, hope you'll stay safe, and if you're still with me by now, may the force be with you. Thanks guys, bye.